Fluidity 5, go. So today is November 22nd, and you're listening to your friendly and handsome host, Helium Lemon. And we're doing this puzzle. It's kind of like a hidden jigsaw piece, yay. It's kind of like this puzzle that we started in the last video, and now we're continuing it in this video. Although we didn't really do much in the last video, we just kind of came through here and we're like, that looks interesting, let's not do it right now. So yeah, this is like the construction zone puzzle. It's not a very difficult puzzle. It's just kind of getting you used to like switching between ice form and water form and what you can do with that, and kind of like these are switches that you can press with ice and ice block, and these are the buoy switches, of course. The buoy switches are so cool. I've never quite realized what they were until now. I realized that they're literally buoys that float when lifted up by the water. I wonder if there's any real-life examples of a buoy switch, like a switch that's operated by a buoy. I don't know. It just makes me think of buoy-based galaxy in Mario Galaxy, because like I probably saw that word before. I don't know, but like I think that's the first time I actually went like, oh, that's what a buoy is in buoy-based galaxy in Mario Galaxy. Anyway, should I or shouldn't I do a playthrough of Mario Galaxy? That's kind of one of the more overdone games in the Let's Playing business. I mean, so is Ocarina of Time, but I love Ocarina of Time, and I really like Mario Galaxy. My friend has my copy of Mario Galaxy, though, at the moment. So back to Ice Block, and then we can ride the switch back down, get smashed by the evil smashy thing, and watch out for the evil smashy thing, because the evil smashy thing is no joke. I like that vent right there, although I don't think we ever need to use it. I don't know why that vent is right there. Just as an added shortcut for you if you're going through this level with water, maybe? Z. There's just a Z up there. So, one interesting thing to note is that those like splotches, those black blotches, whatever, just of ink on the level. Again, thinking about Epic Mickey, those. Watch what happens when we get the rainbow drop. Those explode. So those splotches of ink are basically being cleaned out every time we get a rainbow drop. So if you see little splotches like that, that's how you know that there's still another rainbow drop to get. And when you look at, I guess I wanted to call it an overworld map, but just like when you're selecting which chapter and it gives you like a preview picture for that chapter. Every splotch, I'm gonna call it something different every time, I swear. Every like little blotch that you're looking at is another rainbow drop on the overworld, like the preview picture, like on the stage select screen. So you can kind of, when you're selecting which chapter to go combing through, you can kind of tell like, oh, this one still has more blotches. That means there are a lot more rainbow drops left for me to collect. So there are a few things we can do on this screen now that we have the ice cube. we're supposed to be smashing those things. I wonder what those things are supposed to be made of. Like brick? Those just kind of sandy colored brown things. They're obviously probably not brick. Maybe concrete. But like there's something that you can smash with the block of ice, but I think concrete is much harder than ice. I could be wrong though. It kind of when you're looking at it, and like I feel like these videos are not actually as good quality as when you're playing it on the Wii, on the TV, but when you kind of look at it, it has a sandy texture, and maybe it's made of sand, I don't know. So yep, we can kind of do a few things with that cable car, getting the ice block up there. Yes, and there's that purple rainbow thing, mini rainbow droplet, I guess. Is that purple rainbow droplet? And so we're just gonna go up there and get it real quick. Yeah. Mountain area is so peaceful. I love it. It's just like, you know, you live in the mountains, and hopefully you have sustainable ways of like living, and you know, sustainable ways of using resources, and you're not just like dumping concrete everywhere. But I don't know, not polluting the air. So yeah, what do I talk about? It's yay purple. I finished watching the Double Fine adventure with my friend, which is kind of sad. It was my second time watching that documentary all the way through, but still, just like watching that documentary, you feel like you really get to know the personalities on the Double Fine team, and so that's kind of what made me interested in their games. The only, like, you know, I played Broken Age. I've played Grim Fandango, which is really, you know, made before Double Fine even existed, but, you know, it's like a... Oh, we have to be water. It's like a LucasArts property that they were just like, you know, let's take it and remaster it, you know, bring it into the new age. But, you know, Double Fine is a lot like LucasArts. You know, it's a lot of the same people: Tim Schafer, Peter Chan, Peter McConnell, of course. So yeah, those furnaces suck you in. That's kind of obvious. But here we kind of get a similar puzzle, just like having to switch between water and ice. I like how these windows in the bottom left corner kind of have a colonial or almost like 19th century feeling to them. Those are cute. Cute? Are they cute? Are windows cute? They're cool. They might be cute too. There's some graffiti that says H2O. H2O with a rainbow. I don't know. There's some more graffiti that says H2O. H. Hache. I'm still replaying Mario 64, and oh my gosh, I finally figured out how to use the shell. I remember it in my LP, like I once like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and use the shell, but I didn't, because I was stupid and I didn't know how it worked. I feel like I'm like just like I started this channel when I was 15. That's why 15 is in the name, Helium Lemon 15. And like, I've just seen my, like, I'm smarter and better at video games. This might have a correlation. They don't always have a correlation. Oh, H2O, that billboard up there. That's funny. Yeah, it's looking kind of like there's a lot of this area that we can only reach once we have the stick ability. But as you'll find out, you just have to get this cog and bring it through the propeller blade, or just gear. I don't know why I called it a propeller blade. Got Banjo-Kazooie on the mind. No, I don't know. I need to replay Banjo-Kazooie. I'm just afraid that my N64 controller has been kind of out of use for a long time, and it's kind of clunky. It's very clunky. I'm kind of tempted to get a USB N64 controller for my PC, but whatever. So that's swaggy. There's like a billboard sign that says H2O and has a glass tipping over. Anyway, it was swaggy when I got the water. I got the rainbow drop and I killed the slug at the same time. It was just like swaggy. There's a butterfly inside the ground. Is that what I'm seeing? It's odd. It is an oddity. There's a game coming out called Oddity that I want to get. There's also that game called Oto-san, which is like another Earthbound kind of tribute game. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, back to this game. Oh, just knocked my phone off the table. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out what parts of the city I can explore at the moment, because it's looking like a lot of stuff I do need the stick ability for. And here's a treacherous lava pit, and I was like, okay, I can't do anything. So just kamikaze into the lava. Oh well, whatever. I have a mysterious headache. I hate mysterious headaches. Trying to. Oh, freak. My computer blacked out for absolutely no reason, and now the video's frozen. Oh, that wasn't the video freezing. That was me going over to a new page. Okay, now everything's fine. I exited out of full screen, and then I reopened full screen, and then it was like, okay, yeah. The video program was like, okay, now, yeah, no, I know where we are now. This is a new section that we can explore a little bit. And if you're wondering what that thing is over to the right, you'll know very shortly. You'll know shortly. There's a jigsaw puzzle piece that's, impossible to miss, basically. We kind of get a partial look at this puzzle today, and or this episode, and then we're gonna look more at that puzzle. Here's the pinball machine. Seeing as you're doing so well, how about a quick break to play some pinball? I am not particularly good at pinball. I've never actually played a pinball machine. There was one in, there was like a pinball museum in Vermont, and, but I wanted to look around, and the lady said hey, well, just looking around, that doesn't pay the bills. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll leave. And then my dad was like, okay, we'll play one game, and it was like, I don't remember how much. It was so and so dollars for half an hour. You buy it at a fixed rate. And I was like, well, come on, Dad, let's just do that. And he was like, no, they're ripping us off. And I was like, okay. No, he didn't say that. I was just like, Anyway, that was his dumb story, but it was always exciting to go to Vermont. They just have exciting things there in Vermont. They do. They really do. I know, people are gonna say, "What, Vermont? Isn't that just all farms and Bernie Sanders?" No, it's cool. It's hip. It's full of hip people. Maybe not. It's got just a lot of small cities with a really good feel. Like Burlington has a good feel. Oh yeah, the one button is reset button. When I was in, I think it was 5th grade, I used to love Power Pinball. That's a good game. It's the pinball game with kind of like a jungle atmosphere that, it was on like Cool Math Games. And I think it's originally a Ninja Kiwi game. Anyway, I don't play browser games so much, but like when I do, it's nice to go back to those nostalgic kind of like, you know, days when everybody used to be into Cool Math games, because like I was in 5th grade in 2010, like 2009 and 2010. I like how 2010 is that one year. Like I call it 2011, 2012, but I call it 2010. I don't know. Anyway, Power Pinball is dope. Just going around in a circle. Boo. So we'll have to do more pinball in the next episode. Oh well. See you next time for more shenanigans.